Hey guys, it's Taylor back with Life with Taylor, and today we're going to be ranking and reviewing some paranormal videos, so let's get into it.
On the 17th of September 2025, a man who is being tormented by a terrifying phenomenon decides to finally try and capture proof. According to him, this is
that was my dad's birthday.
It's following him, happening everywhere he goes, at home, at his job, everywhere. Completely petrified, he decided to set a trap. He went to his workplace, found a spot already covered by a security camera, and deliberately left his phone there as bait. He did that for 4 days, but nothing. Then, on the 5th day, the camera finally caught what he was looking for. What he recorded is absolutely chilling. Let's watch.
5, j'ai voulu piéger ce phénomène et j'ai réussi. Depuis un moment, mon téléphone change souvent de place. J'ai demandé à ma femme et mes enfants, mais personne n'y touche. Et ces phénomènes, ça arrive de partout, à la maison, comme au boulot, comme n'importe où. Du coup, j'ai décidé de le laisser poser sur une table du boulot volontairement et je suis parti. Et regardez ce qui se passe. On ne voit pas l'image parce que j'ai accéléré la séquence, mais ce qui me glace le sang, c'est que le téléphone s'attarde jamais sur les photos du travail ou d'animaux. C'est toujours les mêmes photos de famille, des amis et surtout les enfants. Jusqu'à présent, ça concernait que moi, alors je m'inquiétais pas, mais là ça prend une ampleur trop importante. C'est décidé, je vais agir. Merci aussi pour vos nombreux messages. Beaucoup me conseillent de mettre de la sauge ou de tenter de communiquer avec ce qui se passe. Je vais tenter de faire ça ce week-end, mais j'avoue que je suis pas habitué et surtout il faut que je prenne mon courage à deux mains parce que là je suis clairement pétrifié.
And there's the proof he was looking for. We can see his phone suddenly slide across the table, unlock itself, and start scrolling through his gallery, right to the photos of his family and kids as usual. Now, unless this personal entity that follows him everywhere has figured out how to use Face ID, there's no logical explanation for that. Scared for his family, he knew he had to do something. But little did he know, his decision to try and communicate with it was about to make things a whole lot worse. The next day, while working alone again, he hears loud bangs come from the workers' lockers. When he goes to investigate, the noise stops, but then the door in front of him slams shut with enough force to make him question his life choices. Still, curiosity gets the better of him, and he keeps recording, and that's when things take a weird turn.
Là, j'étais en train de faire la VOV pour la prochaine vidéo, et regardez là la prise. Je suis sûr qu'elle était en train de bouger.
Oh.
Putain, c'est flippant. Hé, oh, oh. Putain.
Oh.
Ah, ce coup de flip, putain.
That's lovely.
This is where it gets even creepier. The guy is back at his workplace, trying to record a voiceover for his next video, when he spots a power cord levitating.
Putain, c'est flippant. Hé, oh, oh.
You can hear the pure panic in his voice
like,
as he realizes he's caught it red-handed. But this is what makes his footage so terrifying. He's being stalked by his own personal poltergeist, and now it's getting cocky enough to interrupt him while he's working out.
Je suis désolé, j'ai pas grand chose à lire. Stop! 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 Arrête!
After this terrifying paranormal experience, he leaves the camera rolling to check it out, and moments later, this happens. But sharp-eyed viewers spotted something even more unsettling. Look closely. Right as the shoe moves, the footage warps. A strange wavy glitch or distortion moves across the screen from right to left, almost like a heat haze passing in front of the lens. A crackling sound can also be heard, and it's at that exact moment the door on the left violently bangs shut. Some believe his camera accidentally captured the entity itself, not as a figure, but as a ripple in the air. Others think it's just a digital glitch. Either way, it's hard to ignore how perfectly timed that distortion is. Then, a few days later, things get even creepier.
Des insectes qui passent devant la caméra, c'est ça qui crée les détections. Et après, je vais avancer la caméra justement au moment où moi j'arrive. Et déjà, ce qu'on peut entendre, c'est que le chien aboie, alors que habituellement, il aboie pas vraiment comme ça. Il y a quelque chose visiblement qui le perturbe. Le rectangle jaune que vous voyez, c'est une détection humanoïde. J'ai mis la sensibilité à 100% sur l'application. Et regardez bien, une détection, deux détections. Alors, est-ce que c'est la même ou pas? J'en sais rien, mais voilà, on voit que ça se déplace en tout cas. Alors, est-ce que c'est un hasard? Et là, encore une de plus. J'ai changé de caméra pour voir, j'ai une caméra à l'autre extrémité de la maison, et en fait, il s'avère que c'est la même chose. Au moment où j'arrive, donc avant, là on est avant, il se passe rien, et au moment où j'arrive, on va le voir, 9h07, c'est le moment où je sors de la voiture, voilà, il commence à y avoir une détection qui a l'air en plus de fuir à l'approche du chien. Voilà.
This time, the CCTV camera outside catches an anomaly literally walking up right behind him as he arrives. Is it just a camera glitch? Or has he picked up a stalker from the other side? Instead of doing
I wonder if the
smart
sensitivity
thing
is
and
too
calling the
high and it
police,
like picked up
our guy decides to
an
taunt
insect
it.
or something.
And as you're about to see, that was a massive mistake.
Je suis sûr que c'était par là. C'est ça là. Je suis sûr que c'est ça.
Oh, that's great, that's great.
Vous voyez? Je vais essayer de lui parler. Hey! Hey, tu me fais pas peur, hein?
Okay, let's not say that. Let's speak the
Taunting the
truth.
evil presence definitely didn't help. Following that encounter, commenters began suggesting he might be cursed or worse, bewitched. They told him to
Bewitched.
look around for anything strange that didn't belong.
Girl,
And when
what?
he did, he found this.
Je vous montre ça là. J'ai été dans ma pièce de peinture là ce matin et regardez ce que je trouve au sol. Je sais pas si c'était là avant ou pas, mais j'ai l'impression d'en voir partout maintenant. Depuis le live, j'en vois toutes les nuits. Dites-moi si vous voyez la même
Oh, we're
chose que
looking
moi.
at the floor.
S'il y en a qui connaissent, dites-moi ce que ça signifie.
You know, I don't know why we turned the pentagram sign into a sign of evil, because I'm pretty sure it means like nature. Let's Google it. Magical symbol. Mystical, magical. What is the spiritual meaning of a pentagon? Symbolizing harmony, unity, protection, and the 5 elements.
Un pentagramme qui était tracé soit au sol, soit sur une surface. C'était systématique, celui-là j'ai dû le chercher quand même. Et regardez bien, c'est gravé sur le côté de l'échelle. Alors qu'est-ce que ça signifie? Qui trace ces signes? Est-ce que c'est moi? Est-ce que c'est un proche, un ami, un collègue ou un membre de la famille? Est-ce que c'est lié à ce qui se passe ici? Est-ce que c'est un symbole protecteur, une mise en garde ou quelque chose de beaucoup plus sombre? J'en ai aucune certitude. Je suis perdu entre plusieurs hypothèses, entre le canular organisé, la coïncidence ou la réelle manifestation liée à ces signes. Pour être franc, je montre ici qu'une infime partie de ce que je vis chaque jour. Même voir le symbole apparaître encore et encore, ça soulève forcément des questions. Voilà l'extrait du jour, on entend clairement des coups sur les murs alors que je suis à l'intérieur de la pièce de peinture. Je vous laisse regarder, écouter et n'oubliez pas de vous abonner après avoir vu la vidéo. Merci à vous.
Inverted pentagrams all over his house and workplace, often seen as symbols of occultic summoning, believed to open portals to demonic manifestations. And just when you think things couldn't get worse, he recorded this piece of evidence that might just drop your jaw.
Ah, j'étais en train de bosser et je suis quasiment sûr qu'il y a ce truc là qui était en train de bouger là. Oh.
What is that?
C'est pas possible, il y a une bestiole dedans.
It said right there, I think.
Putain, y'a rien. Y'a rien. Vous voyez, je vous mens pas, hein. Je vous mens pas, hein. Là, Là, y a rien non plus. Hein. Putain, c'est pas vrai ça. Ouais, c'est bon, je me casse.
Notice how close the camera is placed. No strings, no cuts, just raw footage of something that clearly wants attention. So, what's really going on here? Is this a real case of poltergeist activity? If you could give him some advice, what would you say? Let us know in the comment section.
Je sais pas si c'était là avant ou pas.
Okay, I think the pentagram thing was a little weird. I think maybe somebody drew that to mess with him, or he drew it. I also think the camera footage thing could have been too high sensitivity. But the phone thing and the cord thing and the trap thing, get yourself a priest, buddy. I'm gonna give that a 7. What do you give it?
7 as well.
Okay.
J'ai l'impression d'en voir partout maintenant.
Number 4. Disembodied voice. This woman who lives alone in Alabama pulled into her parking spot, ready to call it a night, when something happened that made her rethink watching her favourite horror show alone that night.
30 minutes ago.
Here's the chilling footage.
Hello. Oh, yes, of course, who said that? Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh.
As she steps out of the car, you hear it, clear as a bell.
Hello. Oh, yes, of course, who said that?
A deep, raspy voice says,
Hello.
Hello, from the shadows, and there's absolutely no one there. She swears this is the first time anything like this has ever happened, which makes it even more unsettling. In paranormal terms, what she captured is a classic, disembodied voice, and getting one this clear, heard by both witnesses and the camera, is incredibly rare. The real question is, what kind of greeting was it? Paranormal researchers would debate if this is a residual haunting, just an echo of a past event, like someone greeting a visitor stuck on a loop, or the creepier option. Is it an intelligent one? A spirit that knows she's there,
Or somebody nearby.
sees her pulling in, and is actively trying to
Maybe
make
like the
contact.
brothers?
But here's the thought that will really give you the heebie-jeebies. And it's not even a ghost. She
But it
lives
didn't,
alone.
like,
What if that
answer
wasn't a
back.
spirit, but a very real-life squatter or a prowler hiding just out of sight in the darkness? Honestly, I'm not sure which of these is worse. What do you reckon? A ghostly
I'm gonna give that a
greeting
5.
or a real-life
A 5
creep in
too.
the bushes? Let us know in the comments.
Hello. Oh, yes, of course, who said that? Oh. Oh.
Number 3. Not just a bruise. Meredith and her little girl had just moved into a new apartment, a fresh start in a new city. But if only she knew what she was dragging her daughter into. On the evening of August 6, 2025,
Are you almost done?
everything seemed perfectly normal. Meredith was upstairs taking a shower, while her daughter stayed in the kitchen, playing quietly. But what their Ring camera caught that night is a sight every parent would dread.
Did I see
Take a
this one?
look.
I think so. Yep, I've seen this.
But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into
Watch
a
this guy.
trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so
Maybe
angry
it's that
that
Aaron
you would act
that
out
comes in
violently.
and push
Instead of
that bag
just winning
off.
the game this time,
Maybe.
Sally's scared.
Her daughter comes crying, clutching her arm like someone or something had hurt her. When Meredith checked, she found what looked like a mark, and that's not the strangest part. The footage had some uncanny clues that left Meredith fearing the worst. Watch closely. First, an object seems to get thrown towards the little girl, almost like something was trying to get her attention. Then, right after she screams, this plastic bag on the chair moves on its own.
What's it say?
too much of a coincidence to brush off, right? She also adds there's been another occurrence like this in the past and is planning to move again. But skeptics share a different opinion. Some believe the child might have gotten hurt before walking into frame, or maybe an insect sting caused the reaction. Either way, Meredith isn't convinced, and honestly, after seeing that footage, who would blame her? What do you think happened here? A child's innocent scare, or a darker presence making itself known? Let us know in the comments.
I'll give that a 6. Bag could have fallen, but the thing being thrown...
I give that a 7.
That was interesting.
Weird woods.
Okay.
6, 7?
No,
While
girl.
hiking deep into the woods, this guy decided to take a quick break under a tree. Nothing out of the ordinary. Until he notices something strange about the trees nearby. Curious, and maybe a little too brave, he pulls out his phone and starts recording. This is the clip of what unsettled him.
I mean, there's a little wind, but I mean, look at the rest of the tree. That's like a normal leaf blowing, right? Oh, those are kind of doing it too. Look at these. What is happening here? I mean, this may be lack of proper knowledge. Something. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
At first, it looks peaceful, but watch closely. Even though there's barely any wind, how come only those leaves move while the rest of the tree stays still? Viewers quickly flooded the comments. Some warned him that it could be a fae trap, a lure used by forest spirits to trick the curious. Others said it's probably just the way the branch is structured, and a few suggested the safest response was just to wave back. But as weird as that was, it was nothing compared to what the next person captured while wandering alone in the woods.
So I came back to the woods where I found the wavy bubbles a few weeks ago. I actually come back here a few times, but I didn't find anything. And I actually found something else, and it's super cool. Let me show you. So yeah, I blew this bubble like a minute ago, and it is still here. It's right here, right in this location. It hasn't moved. It's in this kind of suspended state. I am not a bubble expert, but I am pretty sure that this is not normal. So I'm like, I don't know, like a quarter mile away from the other bubbles. I'm really bad at measuring distance, but I'm not far. And so this does feel like it's part of the same glitch ecosystem.
Those bubbles seem to defy gravity, floating in ways that make zero sense. Has this guy stumbled into a glitch in the Matrix? Or is there something about these forests that science forgot to mention in class? What do you make of these encounters? What would you have done? Share your thoughts and theories with us.
That's interesting. I'm gonna give that a 7. I like the bubble, the wavy bubbles look really cool. And you could definitely tell there was a difference between those leaves. Those leaves were aggressive. And also, if it was wind, they were going like this. So in the opposite direction. So there would have to be wind coming here and coming here, going in, and then pulling out at the same time. And I feel like that's just like not very common. But I'm gonna give that a 7.
I'm gonna give that a 9.
Number 1. Playmate. Late one night, while Luke and his wife were watching a movie, their baby monitor suddenly started acting up. At first, he brushed it off as a glitch. He even went to check the room a couple of times, only to find nothing. But then, just as he was about to rejoin his wife, she spotted something in the footage that made their blood run cold. They decided to post the video online, hoping someone could explain what they saw. Take a look.
Oh, we've seen this.
Yeah, I did.
8. 8.
I seen this with Daddy.
8.
Like when you guys was gone. 8.
A little boy was seen in their bedroom, standing by the bedside. But Luke and Lee only have one child, a baby. So who or what was that?
Baby ghost.
They later posted a picture
Ghost
showing
baby.
where the boy was standing, and unless he came from the window and left as quickly as he arrived, this video remains a mystery
I only
for
saw
them.
this.
Especially when it took
the
Luke
parents.
less than 2 minutes to check the room again. But whatever the answer, one thing's for sure, they're probably stocking up on sage and sleeping with the lights on from now on. And so should you.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you think about these clips, and while you're down there commenting, click all the buttons. You know what to do, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world viewing this, and peace.